McKinsey surveyed thousands of companies in 2026 and found that 78% of organizations are now using AI in at least one business function. That number sounds impressive until you read the next line. Nearly 2/3 of those same companies are still stuck in pilot mode. They have not scaled anything. They are experimenting. That gap between the companies that want AI and the ones that have actually deployed it into their operations is one of the largest income opportunities that exists right now for a single skilled person. And almost nobody is talking about it honestly, because the conversation about making money with AI has been dominated by two groups. The first group is selling courses about making money with AI, which is its own business model and has nothing to do with yours. The second group is writing lists of 27 ways to earn passive income with ChatGPT, most of which stopped working 18 months ago, and nobody updated the list. This video is neither of those things. I want to give you the actual data, the honest picture of what the market looks like right now, what is working, what has died, and a specific path forward depending on where you are starting from. No course, no funnel, just the honest version. Let's get into it. Let me start with the real numbers, because almost everything that goes wrong in this space starts with wrong expectations. A 2026 survey of over 1,000 working adults actively generating income with AI found that the realistic first 6-month income from a standing start working part-time is between $500 and $1,000 a month, not $9,000, not $300 a day, $500 to $1,000 a month. 78% of people trying AI side hustles quit within 90 days. Those two numbers together tell you the entire story of why most people fail at this. They walk in expecting the thumbnail number, they get the honest number, and they interpret the honest number as failure and quit sometimes 1 or 2 months before their first real traction would have arrived. Here is the important reframe. From a standing start in a new skill area, working part-time alongside everything else you already have going on, generating an extra $500 to $1,000 a month within 6 months is genuinely good. That is $6,000 to $12,000 a year in additional income from something you built on the side. That compounds, that grows. In month 12, that same business is earning 2 to 3 times what it earned in month 3. The failure is not the income. The failure is the expectation. The expectation was set by content that had no interest in being honest with you. So for 6 months, $500 to $1,000 a month is the honest benchmark. Hold on to that. Now let me show you where the actual market is, because the AI income landscape has split into 3 very different tiers, and which tier you are in determines almost everything. Tier 1 is commodity AI work, generic blog posts, basic social media content, simple image generation, template writing. This is where most beginner content tells you to start. And the data is now clear on what has happened here. Since ChatGPT launched in late 2022, demand for data entry on freelance platforms has fallen 67%. Transcription services have fallen 72%. Template writing has fallen 54%. Simple design work has fallen 38%. These are not small declines. These categories have structurally collapsed because the businesses that used to pay for them have realized they can produce the same output themselves for $20 a month on a Claude or ChatGPT subscription. If you are currently in Tier 1, you are not in a slow market. You are in a dying market, and optimizing within it will not save you. Tier 2 is AI solutions work. Building automation workflows, custom AI systems, RAG pipelines, voice AI agents, chatbot systems designed for specific business needs. This is where the demand has moved. AI-related freelance skills on Upwork grew 109% year over year in 2026, and that growth is almost entirely concentrated here. A generalist content writer using AI earns $30 to $60 an hour. A specialist building AI agent systems for enterprise clients earns $175 to $300 an hour for the same number of working hours. The tools are the same. The knowledge underneath the tools is not. Tier 3 is building. Products, SaaS tools, solo founder businesses. The ceiling is the highest, the timeline is the longest, and the failure rate is real. We covered this model in a previous video. The single most useful thing I can tell you is this: know which tier you are in. And if it is Tier 1, do not optimize within it. Now, here is the thing that most content about this topic gets completely wrong. And it is the reason that technically correct advice about making money with AI still produces no results for most people who read it. The advice tells you to use AI. It does not tell you what to do with it. AI is not the skill. AI is the tool. The skill is what you do with it. Look at the data. PwC analysis in 2026 found that workers with AI skills earn a 56% wage premium. That sounds incredible. But when you break down who is earning that premium, it is not people who learned to use AI and then went looking for a domain to apply it to. It is people who had deep domain expertise in a specific field and then added AI capability on top. The numbers tell the same story from every angle. A beginner AI copywriter on a generalist platform earns $30 to $60 per hour. A specialist using AI to write regulatory content for pharmaceutical companies with relevant industry knowledge and a track record earns $150 to $400 per hour. The AI tools are the same. The pharma knowledge is not. The gap between tier 1 income and tier 2 income is about domain expertise. Who you are, what industry you understand, what specific problems you have lived close enough to actually solve. And this creates a question that almost nobody in this space asks directly. If you stripped away every AI tool tomorrow, what skill are you actually selling? If you cannot answer that clearly, that is the first problem to solve. Not which AI tool to learn, not which platform to join. What specific knowledge do you have or are you willing to develop that a particular type of customer will pay for? A chartered accountant who uses AI to automate compliance monitoring earns more than a generalist who offers AI financial services, because the accountant knows what regulators actually care about, where the errors actually occur, and what the client is genuinely afraid of. A logistics coordinator who builds AI-powered freight tracking and exception management systems earns more than someone who built a generic supply chain chatbot, because the logistics knowledge required to design something genuinely useful in that context takes years to develop, and almost nobody who approaches this from the AI side has it. The domain expertise is the moat. AI makes it scalable, but the expertise has to come first or there is nothing to scale. Let me take a quick break here. Now the most important part of this video. The honest, specific, actionable path, not a list of 27 ideas, a single sequence that works with real timelines. Let me give you what I would do if I was starting from zero today. Sit down and write 2 lists. The first list, every domain or industry where you have genuine knowledge, not interest, knowledge. Things you have done professionally, things you have studied formally, things you have built something in, industries you have worked inside, legal, medical, construction, e-commerce, education, hospitality, agriculture, logistics, any of these, all of them. The second list, every specific manual, time-consuming, expensive workflow you have personally watched someone do that felt like it could be systematized. A subreddit, a LinkedIn group, an industry forum, a Slack community for people in a specific profession, a Discord server for operators in a specific sector. Spend 2 weeks contributing genuinely to that community. Answer questions, share insights, demonstrate that you understand the domain, not as a marketing exercise, as a genuine participant who has something useful to say. By the end of week 6, people in that community should know you exist. And when you share what you have built, they will pay attention because you have already demonstrated that you understand their world. Weeks 7 through 12. Outreach and first client. This part is not passive. There is no version of this that does not involve directly reaching out to potential clients. 20 personalized outreach messages per week, not blasts. Personalized, reference something specific about their business. Name the specific problem you know they have. Show them the case study. Offer 1 free assessment so they can see the value before they commit. The realistic conversion rate on cold outreach at this stage is 2 to 5%, which means 20 messages a week gets you 1 conversation every 1 to 2 weeks. You need 3 to 5 conversations before you close 1 client, which means you need 6 to 12 weeks of consistent outreach to land your first client from a cold start. That timeline is not discouraging. It is honest. And knowing it in advance means you do not quit in week 4 when nothing has closed yet. When you do close your first client, the pricing logic is this. Calculate what the problem you are solving currently costs them in labor hours per month. Then price your solution at 30 to 50% of that number. You are not selling software access. You are selling recovered time and money with a proven ROI. That conversation is fundamentally different from, here's my monthly retainer, the number to target $1,500 per month from 3 clients. Not $10,000, not passive income. 3 clients at $500 a month each. That is your 90-day target. And it is achievable if you execute the steps above without skipping any of them. From that base, month 4 onwards is about raising prices by 15 to 25%, adding a second service package, and getting at least 1 referral from each satisfied client. That is how $1,500 a month becomes $3,000 a month, becomes $6,000 a month over the following 2 quarters. Let me close with the most honest thing I can say about all of this. The reason most people fail at making money with AI is not that the opportunity is not real. It clearly is. AI-enabled freelancers earn 40% more per hour than their non-AI peers. AI-related freelance work on Upwork is growing at over 100% year on year. The demand from businesses is enormous. and the skills gap is wide. McKinsey says 2/3 of companies that want to deploy AI have not done so at scale. That gap is not closing on its own. The reason most people fail is that they consume content designed to maintain their interest, not content designed to produce their results. Maintaining interest requires excitement, big numbers, passive income, and the feeling that a shortcut exists. Producing results requires specificity, patience, accurate timelines, and the willingness to do the unglamorous work of finding real clients and solving real problems. The shortcut does not exist, but the path does. And it is not as long as the quit after 90 days number suggests. AI did not create a new way to make money. It removed friction from the ways that already existed. The people winning with AI are not doing exotic things. They are doing boring things better and faster than before for specific customers who have a specific problem that they are genuinely relieved to have solved. Find that problem, build the proof that you can solve it, go to the places where people with that problem already congregate, reach out personally, close 3 clients. Everything after that is execution. That is the whole path, and the window is still open. One specific question for the comments: what is the domain or industry where you already have knowledge that most people building AI tools from the outside do not have? Not the tool you want to learn, the knowledge you already have that an AI tool could turn into a service. I want to know what you are sitting on. Drop it below. I will see you in the next one.